Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. So today's video I'm going to be doing a first impressions of the Estee Lauder Doublewear foundation. Now this is like the first, maybe like second foundation, like high-end foundation that I've ever owned. The first one was the Hourglass foundation, which I picked up in Sephora in LA, and I got through that pretty quickly. So this is the second high-end foundation that I've ever owned, and I wanted to do a first impressions on it. So I actually bought this foundation in Vista Village, so I did buy it at a discounted price, but that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean that the quality of it is going to be any different. So let's jump into the video. So I haven't opened the box or anything. Oh, it does sound on the back it says the price. So the retail price is £34 and I paid £24. So I picked it up in the shade Wheat, which is 3N2. And as always, I'm hoping that it is my shade because I always get it wrong. So let's get into this. So, it comes in a really nice bottle. Okay, so I've already done my skincare, I've already got my moisturiser on and all that jazz. So we are literally gonna jump straight into it. So perhaps I should give it a shake first, seeing as it's been sitting in my wardrobe for a very long time because I've been waiting to do this video. I'm hoping, it looks my shade, doesn't it, in the bottle, but that again doesn't mean anything. I'm hoping the coverage is good, and I'm just hoping it's a good foundation because it's one of the most expensive ones I've ever bought. So right, that's well shaken, as it says on the back to do so. And I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender to blend it out. So I'm just gonna put a dollop on my beauty blender. I don't know if you can see that. I don't want to tip it because I don't want to spill it. So let's get it on the face. Okay, the shade is looking good. I'll be so happy if this is a success in the colour. Oh my god guys, I think I got it spot on. The thing is though, with these little like bottles that don't have a pressy thing, is you kind of don't know how much you're using, and I feel like you use more than you should because you're just pouring it out, and I feel like you get through it quicker. Okay, so colour, not bad. Coverage, good. I've just had my hair done, guys, so I'm really trying not to get any foundation in my hairline because I've literally just had it done. I've just got back. The colour, I would say, is a little bit on the orange side, but shock. But I kind of don't mind that because once it's all blended out, it looks alright. So I'm not gonna hate yet, because once everything is blended in, I feel like it just works. So so let's just see. In regards to like the texture of the foundation, I feel like it's not matte at all, unless my skin is just really oily and it's just like making the foundation oily, but it's not, I don't feel like it's matte. Oh, it says oil free, so hopefully it doesn't make my skin more oily than it already is. And if you haven't seen my dermaplaning video already, then you wouldn't have known that I've had dermaplaning. So it's where they like scrape off a layer, not a layer of your skin, but all the dead skin and hair. So my makeup is looking a lot nicer up since having that done. So hopefully this will look good too. I'd say the coverage, by the way guys, isn't like full coverage, because I can still see my little spots that I've got on my chin and the spot that I've got there. I can still see it. So I wouldn't say it's like full coverage, but the coverage is good. I'd like to know what you guys kind of use as your makeup products. Do you like to splurge and have high-end makeup, or do you prefer drugstore products? So leave a comment in the not the description box, leave a comment in the comment section below and I can see what you guys use. Okay, so concealer, I'm going to go in with the Primark one because that is the only one. Oh no, I have a Tarte concealer, but I don't really like it. I think I bought the wrong one because the one I was after was the Tarte Tape Shape one. I got it when I was in Sephora in LA, and I didn't really know much about makeup back then, and I think I picked up the wrong one. It's the Tarte Creaseless Concealer, and it's really thick, and I feel like it does the complete opposite. It does crease. And I haven't really got on very well with it, so I haven't really used it. But that obviously was quite expensive, and obviously to buy the wrong one, it's kind of annoying. So yeah, that's the other concealer that I have at the moment. But I've run out of all my drugstore ones, so I'm currently using the Primark one. And if you want to know what shade I'm using, then I am using the shade Ivory. I'm really liking the look of this foundation. However, I wouldn't say it's worth that much. I would have liked it to be a lot more full coverage, I think. I know I paid £24, but to pay the retail price, which is £34, it's a bit much really for like not even full coverage. What do you guys think? Are you on the same page as me, or let me know what you guys think? But it's a nice foundation, but the price of it, is it worth it? So setting powder, I'm using the Primark loose powder. As I said, a lot of this makeup is not high-end because I'm not a high-end kind of gal. It'll be interesting to see how this all kind of molds together with the high-end foundation and the Primark products that I'm currently using alongside it. I wonder if it all kind of blends nicely, or if I notice any weird spots. I think it's looking good so far. I'm really shocked at the coverage though. I was expecting it to be a lot more full coverage. Maybe I should have built it up a bit, but then I was worried that it would be too dark. You know, like the more you add, the more like orange it might have been. So maybe it's a buildable foundation and I just didn't do that. But I was only not doing that because I didn't want it to look orange. I didn't want another orange look. So maybe I'm wrong, guys. Maybe you can build up this foundation. Maybe it's a buildable foundation. I don't know, but as I said, I'm not slating it yet. I'm just, you know, keeping you guys updated as I'm going along. So the brow pencil I'm using is Primark. Now this is in the shade Blonde, I believe. I don't go heavy-handed with this at all. I'm very light-handed with my brows because, as you can see, I've got quite dark brows anyway. So you really do want to be light-handed if you are like me and have really blonde hair and dark brows. So yeah, my advice to you is to just be very light-handed. And this one's good as well because you have a sharpener on the end, So that, like, the lid is a sharpener. So that's good because you always want a sharp pencil when you're doing your brows. You don't want a blunt pencil, otherwise you're not going to get a good look. Now, I can't talk while I'm doing this, so I might speed this bit up for you. So that's the brows done. Now I'm going to go in with the clear brow gel. I'm going to use the Model Co brow gel. I got this in a glossy box, so I didn't actually buy this, but I have been using it and it is really good. And they really do kind of stay in place with this gel, I've noticed. The other day I had a brow hair sticking up and I was trying to get it down, and because I'd obviously put brow gel on, it wouldn't move. It was literally like stuck to my bloody face. So that's how you know the brow gel is doing its job, because that hair would not move. I feel like everyone's going for this whole natural look recently, don't you think? Like on Instagram, I feel like a lot of girls are just vibing with that natural look, like getting LVLs instead of eyelash extensions, getting brow lamination, and then just putting clear gel on and not like doing their actual brows, and like just overall not going out in makeup. I feel like a lot of people are going for that natural look, myself included. I feel like since having this dermaplaning, I felt so much more confident going out with no makeup and just putting on a really nice oil and moisturiser and just still looking fresh. I feel like a lot of people are going for that natural look, so I suggest you try it out because it does feel good going out with no makeup on, I must admit. Next up, I'm going in with some bronzer. I haven't used this bronzer yet, but it's from MUA. I also got this in a glossy box as well. So it's the Bronzed Perfection Shimmer. I haven't even opened it. Wow, it's still got the plastic on it. So it looks like this. Unused, nice and fresh. And I'm just gonna kind of run my brush around the outside, because then I'll get that shimmer with it as well. If I just go for the inside, then I'm not gonna get any of the shimmer. So I'm literally, oh, okay, maybe that's a bit too much. So I'm literally just gonna define my cheeks. So I'm probably gonna go, I've got the Morphe palette here. It's the Morphe 25D palette, and so it's got all these neutral tones in it, and I'm gonna go for the lighter one. I'm just gonna go in with that first, and then I will see what other colour I'm kind of feeling. But yeah, I usually just go in with this, just to give me a little bit of colour on my eyelid. I'm no makeup artist, guys, so please don't come at me with, you know, things that I'm doing wrong, because I'm just doing me, and I know I'm not a professional. Yeah, like so. I think that just looks really nice and just really subtle. I'm just gonna go and do the other eye. So I've done this one, I'm gonna do this one now. So guys, I think that's the only colour I'm going to go in with. I don't want to go too crazy. I really like how that's come out. So next I'm going to go and do my mascara. So for mascara, I'm using this mascara that, guess what, I got in a glossy box. It's this one, Catrice Cosmetics. I'm hoping you guys can see that, but it's hard because of the light. But yeah, it's a really small, I have used it before. It's got a really small brush on the end of it, which is very unknown. Look how small that brush is. So I'm gonna go in with this. It says 100% lash volume, so we shall see. I have got quite long lashes anyway. That's why I really want to get LVLs done, because then that'll save me the job of doing mascara. Wow, okay, so I hope you can see from there, but obviously you can see what one I've just applied mascara to. And then my eye that doesn't have mascara. Wow, it does make them really long, I must admit. Oh, don't you hate when you do that? You need to poke yourself in the eye. Now for highlighter, I've got this Steve Laurent little powder pot here, which I got in a glossy box, and it's in shade Rose Gold. I've never used it, but you could use it for your eyes and your face. So I guess you can use it as like a little shimmer on your eyelids, or you could use it as like a highlighter. So I'm going to use it as a highlighter and hope that it comes out okay. So it comes in this cute little pot. It's quite cute. Focus, focus, Canon. I'm over here. There you go. So that is what it looks like, and then I'll just do it. It's quite cute, isn't it? I've never seen anything like it before. And I went on their website last night, and this little pot is about $18. So I was like, okay, I'll try it out. Right, so let's dab the littlest bit on my little baby finger. Wow, okay, so this is what it looks like. Look, so I'm gonna dab, focus, a bit on my, oh wow, it's very rose gold. A bit too much maybe. So maybe what I'll do is I'll get a fan brush. I'll get a fan brush and just blend this out. Okay, yeah, look, you can see that in the camera, can't you? A little bit of a glow on my nose. So now maybe I'll just get another little bit on my baby finger and blend it up on my cheekbone. Let's just say here, do a few dabs, and then we shall blend that out too. It's very effective once it's blended out, I must admit. Okay, maybe it's a bit too much. It doesn't look too bad on camera, but in the mirror it does look a bit much for me. Maybe I put a bit too much on, but I don't feel like I did. Anyway, let's just carry on with the rest of the look. We're coming to the end now. So lastly, it's gonna be lips, I think. So I'm just gonna line my lips with my everyday lip liner, which is near enough to the end now. I keep saying in every video that I need to get a new one, and I do, I'm aware of that, but I'm just gonna let it run out a little bit more. I've just had a thought, guys. So, you know that Primark foundation that I bought? If you watched the Primark makeup video, you would know what I'm talking about. But it looks exactly like the Estee Lauder one, by the way, like the whole bottle and everything. I was thinking, this foundation isn't much different from that. And I'm being deadly serious. Like, that foundation cost me, how much did it cost me? Like £5 maximum. Whereas this cost me 24, retailing at 34, and there's not much difference at all. So just a little bit of advice for you, if you are looking to get the Estee Lauder one, I'm not going to hype it up, and I would probably recommend Primark to you instead. So the lip gloss I'm going to go in with is this Huda Beauty one. I also got this in a glossy box, so I thought I would try and use another high-end product, and this was the one that I found. So it's a metallic one, which I wouldn't normally go for, but I have worn it before and it is quite nice once it's on the lip. It's in the shade Angelic, if you want to know, but this is how it comes out on the lip. So it's not too bad. I'm gonna set my face now. I'm gonna set my face with the Candy Cosmetics setting spray. So if I just shake this, you will see all the glitter inside. Look, it's such a pretty bottle. How pretty is that? I am gonna do this off camera because I don't want to get any of it on I've got a mirrored table behind me, and I don't want to get glowing spray on it because it would be a nightmare to get off and clean. Oh, and guys, do you like my new hair? I've gone a bit shorter. Obviously you'll probably see it in a better picture on Instagram, but just thought I'd give you a sneak peek now. Don't forget to follow me on my Instagram, by the way, Holly X Annalisa. And this is the finished look. So in the mirror, off camera, without the lighting, it does look quite good. However, the only thing that I don't really like is the highlighter. I feel like I've kind of ruined it there with the highlighter, but it's okay. It doesn't look that bad. But the foundation, as I've said previously, I did think it was going to be more full coverage. I would say it's medium coverage. I wouldn't really recommend it. I would say, honestly, go to Primark and get the one that is literally the exact same. It just doesn't say Estee Lauder on the front of it. I do want to try more high-end foundations out. I was recommended the YSL foundation, and also, what was the other one? The Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk foundation. I really want to try that one out, but it's so bloody hard to find in the shops. So let me know if you want me to try any specific high-end foundation, and even drugstore, if you want me to try any drugstore products, because I'm always up for drugstore. I love drugstore. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching, and subscribe if you want to see more from me, because it will really help my channel grow. I've been seeing lots of new subscribers lately, so thank you for subscribing, and I will see you in my next video.